See, this is one of the reasons why. This is one of the reasons why I keep being a fierce advocate for Bernie Sanders, and this is the reason why I do my best to speak up on these issues. Nothing he said in his comments said anything about eugenics. Nothing in his comments said he was trying to focus on stopping black folks or brown folks from having babies. He said what they wanted to do. He didn't say what the government wants them to do or what America wants them to do. He said if they want to do it. That's the difference. Not forced sterilization. You do understand that's what eugenics was, right? See, this is part of the thing. This is part of the thing. There are people who don't understand that Bernie has the best policies. Follow me here, guys. Bernie has the best policies for black folks in the United States. Bar none. Period. End of fucking conversation. There are people that don't want you to like Bernie because he has those policies, because he is challenging the system and he's threatening to take money out of the pockets of Wall Street and these big corporations. Do you understand? Do you understand what misinformation is? Do you understand what propaganda is? And do you understand that people that you watch or people that you like or people that you think are on your side may actually not be? Come on, man. The reason why this lady just smeared, what does Bernie have in a couple of houses? Bernie is the brokest senator in America. And he's 78. He's been a senator for a long time. He's the brokest senator in America. And they still talk about him having a couple of houses. Dianne Feinstein paid as hell. If you compare Bernie Sanders' money to Dianne Feinstein's money, he's got his pockets inside out. He's got on shoes with holes in them. He's catching the bus. And he's begging for a bus token if you compare their money. You understand what I'm saying? But you listen to this. So when you're listening to these people who are smearing Bernie Sanders for stuff he didn't even say, who are drawing their own conclusions to steer it in the conversation, why do you? It's the same thing with the reparations conversation, where they try to make Bernie seem like he's the most horrible racist candidate running because he doesn't support H.R. 40 or he doesn't support reparations. Once again, I don't agree with him not supporting H.R. 40. Okay? I don't. But there are people who signed on to it this election cycle who have been in Congress for several years. That bill was there for 20 years. They just signed it now because they're running, and they're feigning like they care about reparations. They only care about it because they know it's a way to hurt Bernie Sanders. Because once again, Bernie Sanders has the best policies that will help not only black folks, but I'm talking to black folks because they're making this about black folks. They're not making this about white folks, Johnson. That's what they're making it about. Understand when you're being targeted and when there's a smear campaign underway. There are people right now who are taking a big dump on Bernie Sanders for some reason this election. I don't know why. Last election, they supported him. This election, it's a different story. I don't know where that's coming from. Kind of weird. Kind of weird to me. His policies only got better. His criminal justice bona fides only got more strategic, more precise, more emphatic. His policies only got more backbone to them. They only got fleshed out further. They only became more empowering to poor people, to the middle class, to black people, to Latino people, to all people who work for a fucking living. But for some reason, this is the type of story that gets legs. I'm not telling you to don your aluminum foil hat. I'm not telling you to go join the InfoWars crowd, but I am telling you to open your damn eyes, man, and woman. There's a reason why they smear There's a reason why they smear Bernie Sanders the way they do. Giving a woman who asks for it, who wants it, a birth control pill is not the same thing as sterilizing her against her will, which was what was done in America. Get it right.